accompanied by destructive winds. To mitigate that, the National Disaster Management Agency, under the directives of the President, has taken a new paradigm shift in tackling disasters and disaster-related catastrophes in the country. The new approach is preparedness and prevention. In a recent concluded countrywide tour to sensitize regional administrators and regional disaster reps, Seri Modou Diouf, the man at the helm of the National Disaster Management Agency, said the new approach is more viable.
This came as a result of the fact that during the years, quite a lot of assistance had been given to those affected. And consequently, the trend doesn't change. What we continue to see is that those that had been receiving assistance from the past 4 years still continue to receive assistance. And one of the key reasons of giving them assistance is at least for them to rebuild their livelihood and at the same time use the issues or the materials given to them to upgrade themselves. But then with the experience that we have seen in the previous years, it seems the materials that are being given to them are making them poorer and poorer, or some of them are using it as an opportunity to get more resources, of course making them more and more lazy.
Donor fatigue and the current global economic meltdown are two reasons why response to disaster, as it was always the case in the past, is no more feasible. With this new development, what is now the general message to Gambians, especially those settling in waterways or those living in flood-prone areas?
Those settling in waterways are being warned to move from where they are with immediate effect voluntarily. If they so decide to stay there, and disaster strikes, the chances of them getting assistance is slim.
Disaster hotspots in all the 6 regions were also visited by the National Disaster Management officials and stakeholders during the tour. The goal of the activity was to assess and recommend to the Office of the President immediate solutions ahead of the cropping season. Conditions of the hotspots vary but similar in many ways: indiscriminate dumping of waste, blockage of constructed water passages, as was seen in Bada in the North Bank region and Birkama in the West Coast region. Seri Modou Diouf again on the way forward.
One of the recommendations we'll be putting is to task area councils to come out with dumping sites. Not only open dumping sites, but closed dumping sites that have been fenced with a gate, and that communities would be putting all their rubbish in there. Then their collectors would be coming periodically, move it from there, take it to the official dump site, and so on and so forth. Because the issue of this indiscriminate dumping is a nationwide issue, and we can see the impact it could create to disasters, and it is my responsibility, it is our collective responsibility to ensure that people are educated, people are facilitated, to ensure that they take care of some of these refuse that are being generated by them.
For other hotspots, the recommendation is the creation of culverts as a water passage. In Jara Soma, LRR, a new constructed road blocked a major water outlet. With these existing bottlenecks, it seems road constructors failed to put into consideration the environmental impact assessment at the time of the work. The consequences can be ugly on those settling in the areas during the rains. Another message prominent throughout the tour was a call on Gambians to embrace preparedness and prevention in tackling disaster, for it is described as the most effective way. Louis Mendy, Grts.
The Nigerian Yoruba community in the Gambia Saturday marked the first anniversary of the reign of their king in the country. The event also witnessed the official opening of the King's Palace. Judge Abdullah Baji was at the ceremony, and he reports the celebrations was attended by senior government officials and local authorities.
Traditional rulers continue to play an indispensable role in society and in many